I'm Kate Fisher from Macon Vintage, and today I'm going to be talking about chenille fabric from northern Georgia and highlighting this really mint condition early 40s bathing cape. Guys, make sure to check out our website at maconvintage.com. Okay, thanks. Chenille candlewick or matless fabric is a very early Appalachian tradition of kind of the same thing as rug hooking, except it's on a bed of cotton fabric instead of a rug mat. And then you pull from behind the mat, you pull cotton yarns up into loops through holes of the fabric. And then once those loops has created the pattern you want, you cut the tops of it to create fluffy little tops. You can see the base cotton fabric and the tufts in this picture. This chenille is specifically North Georgian because North Georgia's highways, definitely in the 1920s and 1930s, when there was a resurgence of Appalachian craftwork, were covered with souvenirs that you could buy. Just imagine chenille bedspreads of just any color you can think of flapping in the breeze as you're driving down the highway. I would definitely stop. I would stop and buy some. Now, these bedspreads quickly also diversified and turned into jackets and jumpers. So many different clothing items made out of this tufted, fuzzy fabric. The thing that I find so creative and unique about chenille is that there's a play with negative space when you're making it. The tufts are there and very textured, but then there's also the very flat cotton that makes kind of a hole without that texture that then goes into more texture again. It's this really intricate, variegated pattern work that draws me to specifically this piece. One of the things I find so interesting about the bathing cape that I was able to find is that it has sleeves. So it's not even a true cape. It's almost a bolero, but a longer bolero, as if when you're walking out onto the beach, you don't want any men to see what you might be wearing on top. I guess the legs were okay, but not the top. It also has a very simple cloth closure and no tag, nothing. The only thing on the inside is what you can see from that process that I described like rug hooking. It's the part of the loop of the fabric that wasn't cut. It's a very simple handmade item that would probably be very refreshing on the beach to absorb moisture and, you know, keep you a little modest. Ashley Callahan is a professor at the University of Georgia, and she actually graduated from a fantastic master's program, the American Decorative Arts program, between the Cooper Hewitt in New York City and Parsons Design School. I've had two very close friends graduate from the same program. It's great. Also, the book Ashley Callahan wrote called Southern Tufts is all about this chenille fabric. And it really has some wonderful pictures that show the different types and ways that this very early American craftwork was created from the 1920s to now, and how it's adapted into our culture. It's a really great book if you want to learn more. Thank you for tuning in and listening to me talk about chenille fabric. Now, please make sure to subscribe below and tune in for more information coming at you. Look at us on Instagram at Macon Vintage. You know, maybe look at our website, and we'll see you again soon. Bye!